What does this small copper component have to do with human health, food safety, and modern life? The silent machine that changed the human civilization, a refrigerator, is hidden story. Look closely at this spark. A technician is replacing a small copper filter inside a refrigerator. It may seem like an ordinary repair, but hidden behind this simple component is one of the greatest inventions in human history. An invention that protects our food, supports modern medicines, improve health, and serve billions of people every day. This is the story of the refrigerator, a silent machine that transformed human civilization. A small repair, a big story. Today, this refrigerator is receiving a new copper filter. The filter helps remove moisture and impurities from the refrigerant system. Without it, cooling efficiency can suffer. Life before refrigerators. For thousands of years, humans had no refrigerators. Food preservation was a daily struggle. Milk spoiled within hours. Meat decayed quickly. Vegetables wilted under the heat. People used salt, smoke, and underground storage pit to slow food spoilage. In colder countries, ice harvested during winter was stored for summer use. Yet millions suffered from foodborne disease because fresh food could not be preserved safely. Human civilization needed a better solution. Just as our bodies need healthy blood circulation, a refrigerator needs a clean refrigeration circuit. This small repair reminds us of a bigger question. How did this machine become so important to modern life? To answer that, we must travel back in time. The birth of refrigeration. During 17th century and 18th century, scientists made a fascinating discovery. When certain liquids evaporate, they absorb heat from their surroundings. This scientific principle became the foundation of refrigeration technology. In 1834, American inventor Jacob Perkins designed one of the earliest mechanical refrigeration systems. Over time, engineers refined the technology through the use of compressors and cooling gases. Initially, these large machines were used to factories and ships to transport meat and medicine across great distances. However, they were costly, noisy, and often dangerous. Even so, one vision continued to inspire inventors. What if every household could preserve food safely? That vision would soon reshape the modern world. The invention of refrigeration. Scientists eventually discovered that evaporating liquids absorb heat. This scientific principle led to mechanical refrigeration. Inventors spent decades improving the technology. By the early 20th century, refrigerators slowly entered homes. Families suddenly gained something previous generations never had. The ability to keep food fresh for days instead of hours. It was a revolutionary moment in human history. How refrigerators changed daily life. The refrigerator transformed everyday living. Families could buy food in larger quantities. Fresh vegetables remained usable longer. Milk became safer. Leftover meals could be stored instead of discarded. Cold drinks water become available even during the hottest summers. What once seemed like a luxury gradually became a necessity. Today, it is difficult to imagine life with refrigeration. The refrigerator's greatest contribution may be its impact on health. Low temperatures slow bacterial growth. This produces food spoilage and food poisoning. But refrigeration does much more. Hospitals rely on refrigeration to store vaccines, insulin, blood samples, and life-saving machines. Without refrigeration, modern healthcare could face enormous challenges. Millions of lives have been protected because food and medicine can be stored safely. The science inside this machine. Now let us return to the repair. Inside every refrigerator is carefully designed cooling system. The compressors circulate refrigerant through copper tubing. The refrigerant absorbs heat from the inside the refrigerator and release it outside. The copper filter being installed today play an important role. It removes moisture and contaminants that could damage the refrigeration system. A small component but essential for reliable cooling. Sometimes the most important parts are the ones we never notice. The hidden problems. However, every invention carries responsibility. Older refrigerators once relied on harmful gas that damaged Earth's ozone layer. Improper food storage can also encourage bacterial growth inside refrigerators. An overloaded refrigerator wastes energy and reduces cooling efficiency. Despite widespread refrigeration, millions of tons of food are still wasted globally each year. The machine that protects food can only fulfill its purpose when used responsibly. How refrigerators improved health? The refrigerator accomplished far more than simply cooling food. It played a vital role in protecting human health. Low temperatures significantly slow bacterial growth. As a result, food remains safer for longer periods. Millions of cases of foodborne illness have been prevented because refrigeration reduces the spread of harmful bacteria. Its influence extended even further. Modern medicine depends heavily on refrigeration. Vaccines, insulin, blood samples, and life-saving medicine often require carefully controlled cooling conditions. Hospitals across the world rely on refrigeration every day. Even during global pandemics, refrigeration system became essential for the safe storage of vaccine. Without refrigeration, modern healthcare system would face enormous challenges. Avoid these refrigerator mistakes that spoil nutrition. 1. Overloading the refrigerator. Packing your refrigerator too tightly prevents cold air from circulating properly. 2. Putting hot food directly into the refrigerator. Placing hot food directly into the refrigerator raises the internal temperature. Mistake 3. Storing fruits and vegetables together. The future of refrigeration. Today's refrigerators are smarter, safer, and more energy efficient than ever before. Some can monitor food freshness, others reduce electricity consumption. Solar-powered refrigerators help preserve medicine in remote communities. The technology continues to evolve, serving humanity in new ways. The silent guardian. Refrigerators start running. Light turn on inside fridge, family using a refrigerator. For more than a century, this remarkable machine has quietly improved human life. The refrigerator may never speak, yet its contribution to civilization can be found in nearly every home on earth. The repair is complete. A small copper filter has been replaced. The refrigerator returned its silent duty, protecting food, supporting health, preserving medicines, serving families. The greatest inventions are often the quietest. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.